I'm not 0-6. I'm not far-fetched, but I'm not 0-6.
Oh wait, I think personally, Devontae Adams is the top 4 receiver in the league. We gonna leave it at that.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
I'm even taking him. I'm taking him over Julio. I'm taking him over. I'm taking him over. I can't give Julio his yet, man. He been.
Well, Matt Ryan's still losing games. I've never seen people that's Atlanta Falcon fans. I remember when y'all was in the chat. Flacco time over. Flacco. Matt Ryan's time is gone. It's done. Straight up dead. Him and Dan Quinn gotta go.
Why you don't like the Falcons? You always talk about the Falcons. Why you don't like the ball?
Because Matt Ryan's a joke. He's a joke.
He had a good game, though. He had 450 yards.
Okay, anybody would have a good game. If he have a good game like that, he should be winning. We don't. The same way we hold quarterbacks responsible and say, "Oh, you won the game," all this and all that. Matt Ryan should be held just as accountable. If he would have made that 1 or 2 passes, he would have been fine. But you know what? You Falcons fans always talking trash about everybody else team. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh yeah, we went on like 31-6 or something like that. We about to run them right up out of Dallas. We about to run them out of here.
He's gonna get his catches. So if they move forward defensively,
oh yeah, he definitely.
I thought he did too. I thought he did too. But I do want to talk about Barrow versus Baker. That's happening tonight. Yeah.
Barrow.
I like Burrow in the game, man. Who's the Bengals in crew?
The ABG dude.
He need to trade him to me.
He don't. He blow leads. He ain't trading them.
Yeah,
he respond. No, he responded. I played him in both leagues and I won both times. But no. So Baker Mayfield. So Odell Beckham. Baker Mayfield. When Baker Mayfield first came out, there was a lot of say so in the crew chat. Oh, Baker this, Baker that. He's really good. He's gonna do well. He got Odell Beckham. He got Jarvis Landry. I remember there was a lot of Baker fans. They said Lamar would never do nothing. He'd never do it. And then Baker Mayfield comes in. He drops the egg last. They switched the coaches so many times, and he's still showing up and being trash. He's still forcing the ball, interceptions. He's still bad, but I wonder whether or not, honestly, is it because of, you think he would do better with less? Because right now he has he has a lot of talent around him. I mean,
that's one situation where I don't even know what will make that team better. They have a team now. They have a new coach, a new color, like new uniform. They have everything new, and they still doing that. I don't know what's the problem. I really don't. I can't even tell you like what could make them better because they have a
but
top.
Case Keenum. I think Case Keenum starts tonight. I mean, I think he plays tonight before the game.
I don't know if they will bench Baker. Honestly, I don't know if they will bench Baker. It's too much invested in him. They might.
That's true too.
They might, but it's a lot invested in Baker.
Well, go ahead, tell me.
Brady on 3rd down. It's complete. It's Miller. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a
I mean, but here's my question. It's like, for example, like watching the game Sunday, Odell was like, I'm done. Like he went on the sideline, carried on. Baker carried on.
But is Baker
Farrell, they can't hear you, Farrell.
You said you think Baker, you think Odell done?
I just don't. Go ahead, Reese.
Superstar elite top 5 receiver.
That could be true. That could be true.
So the Eli made.
Wait,
what
did Reese say?
Reese said he think Odell being done at top 5. So Eli made Odell.
I think it's more like before his injury. I guess he was explosive. That injury, we forget what injuries could do. When he had an ACL injury,
Yeah, I think so.
MCL, something like that.
But them catches, them one-hand catches,
yeah,
man.
but a lot of Odell too. He made good catches, but he was very he was sneaky fast.
He slowed down. Yeah, I was about to say that.
He was really sneaky fast. He's not too big. He's not too tall, but he kind of was sneaky fast. But
they still got like David Njoku and all them, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They still got Chubb. Well, I don't know what they're gonna do. I think tonight they'll win. I haven't seen the Bengals play, so I wouldn't know. But
the one thing I would say about Odell, though, he never was a receiver that could break a zone down. That never was his game. So, like, man to man, he'd catch it, take it to the house, or beat somebody over the top, jump over them. But he never, and I'm guessing since they got all those weapons, they probably playing a lot of zone against them. Probably zone man, whatever it is, I don't know. But if they playing a lot of zone, he never had the IQ to just break different zones down, in my opinion. I didn't think he was ever that type of receiver. I just thought he was like an electric receiver. He'd get the ball and he could take it 70 yards on you.
Well, I want to regret in advance for jumping case to case. Next person up is Cam Newton. He played this week under Bill Belichick against Miami. I think it was against Miami. He didn't throw any touchdowns, but he played fair enough to the point where they could win. I think he ran for a touchdown, in fact. But do you think long term that Belichick, do you think Cam will be the quarterback long term, or do you think after this year he could? Well, first we gotta figure out what he's gonna do this year. I think if he show out this year, then he'll be fine. But I seen his little Wakanda stuff, and I seen him celebrating, and yeah. So I'm glad Belichick allows him to be himself. But do you think that Cam can last under Belichick's system, or you think Belichick is just using his 1 year and then throwing Stidham back in?
I can't see Cam coming back because there's no way Cam going to any team. I think he's gonna have a good year, good enough to where he's not playing for another team for less than $1 million. What was his contract? Like $750,000?
Yeah,
I don't think,
minimum,
I don't think Belichick is gonna give him more money than that. Not because he's not good, just because you already got him for a low price. Why even push the price up? But I can't see him. I don't know. I can't see him going back there for that amount of money.
You don't think they'll well, I think they'll re-sign him. I just wonder whether or not they whether or not they would actually believe in him. Because I can see Cam bringing excitement to the fans, but they so used to pocket passing radius type that I just don't know. I don't know. That's just how some fan bases are.
There's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks on the market too. Like Dak may be on the market. Trubisky may be on the market. I think Stafford, if he don't do that, I think this will be his last year.
Spivey said Cam is going to the Bears or Steelers next year. Phil said, what the hell has happened to OBJ? Well, we just think, well, they said Odell Beckham. They said he's just not the same. He's not the same. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he needs, I don't know. I just watch Baker Mayfield and I just see a whole mess, and then I watch the wide receivers, I see a whole mess, and then they got a good secondary, I'm sure. It just, I don't know. It's one big mess.
But they got the perfect team to ground and pound and throw when they have to. There's no reason to ever have to force throws. They got a top tight end and top running backs. I don't know what their line look like, but they got enough weapons to actually be a running team.
If you take a quarterback like Sam Darnold, and I know a lot of y'all don't like him, and put him over there, he will win. He will win. He will win. Baker is overrated. Baker is overrated. Yes.
I don't even know if they even rate Baker at this point. I think Baker is just, I mean, he can make the throws. I just think he forces it. Like
that's what the media is saying. He forced it to Odell because he know he's a superstar receiver. He know Odell's gonna complain if you don't get the ball. So I guess Odell,
I'll be honest with you, Odell went off on him while he was on the field. Baker, Baker's gonna say something bad. And I just don't know. Spivey said Baker making too many commercials. Yeah. I just don't know whether or not. And that's another thing. Usually when they make commercials, they already accomplish, and they accomplish something. Last year he was all over.
I mean, technically, the Browns feel like they accomplished something. They was going 0-16, 1-15 for like 5 to 10 years straight. But I think that's when you playing with a quarterback that's not established. you liable to do things the way Odell do it, such as like always being in the media and asking for the ball. But if he played with Drew Brees, none of those things would be happening. I don't think any of that crying for the ball, anything to that extent will happen just because he know who his quarterback is. But like even so, like no one complained about Brady. But if Winston would have did what Brady did, Winston would have got it. Winston would have got it. So I think that's the difference when you're playing with a veteran, like an established quarterback, and you're playing with somebody who's still trying to find a way into the NFL.
He said him and Ike, he just want everybody to know him and Ike are working on an OBJ deal. So another team that I want to talk about, because often we see teams go to the Super Bowl, they lose and they fall off. But I remember you also saying that Kyler Murray, when he wants to take it, that he can go there. And Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers lost this week to the Cardinals at home.
It's hot routes for Brady's getting on my nerves.
That's home field that matters. I guess home field doesn't really matter. But DeAndre Hopkins also showed out. Didn't have no touchdowns, but he also showed out. Do you think that the 49ers will fall off, or do you think it was just more Kyler Murray showing up and being who he is?
The 49ers, I realize they don't have, and I'm not making excuses for them. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. But I was talking to Phil. He made a good point. They don't have no receivers. Deebo Samuel got hurt. They didn't really have receivers last year. They let Emmanuel Sanders go, and Deebo Samuel was hurt for like 8 weeks. They don't have nobody. Which I'm not making excuses, but I can't see them winning with that receiving core. They have nobody.
But they got rid of Emmanuel Sanders. They should have kept him. They should have kept him, and part of me believes that this may be a year where Jimmy has to pass the ball. Now, he passed 33 times, it says, but this year may be the year.
Like?
19 out of 33, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So he played well. Mostert, whatever, private pronounces my man's name.
What? How much points they scored though?
It was 20-24.
I mean, so don't.
Kyler Murray had 91 rushing yards.
Dang. I like Murray kinda.
Yeah, he had 91 rushing yards and 230 passing yards. DeAndre Hopkins caught 14 for 151. And I heard Kyler, when he wants to put on the show, he can put on the show too. So,
yo, Reese, you sticking by your point? Jimmy G trash? You and Farrell said that, but
Jimmy, he's trash, bro.
But like, he had a good game though, right? So why y'all feel like he trash? Even though he had a good game. Well, yeah, it's fair game. You right.
Wait, Ben.
He had a Dak Prescott rookie season game. Nah, I didn't. Nah, I didn't.
So, if people who didn't watch the game, if you really watched the game, Jimmy G threw one 7-yard pass and it broke free for like 70 yards.
Oh, that was the Mostert joint, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say he didn't do it because he obviously made the pass, but Jimmy G had a very average to mediocre game. You know, that's gonna make you like, damn, he's that good. So,
Light break. Hurry up and finish your statement. You're not gonna be chewing in my ear. Thank you.
I'm not talking.
But the 49ers are done. Like Buckner's gone, Sherman's on the IR, Kittle's on IR. They don't have Breida to spell Mostert, because Mostert's out of every down back. McKinnon just coming off an injury. He's only in there to catch the pass. Evan Coleman he's always hurt. I mean, like, 49ers.
So like, if you had to give Jimmy G a grade, what y'all give him from A to F?
Oh, they just robbed me. Stop playing. They just robbed me. It went through my body.
C minus.
Huh?
That game in general.
Oh my God!
How we not going more? How we ain't gonna talk about your quarterback? Your quarterback is out there, bro.
You know we getting there. We getting there.
You know what I don't understand though? Yeah. How he only literally that offense should be so easy. Not easy because of Marco run, but Andrews and Hollywood is the only receivers, and I still don't feel like Hollywood is a big threat. He just gonna hit you on the top. I'm no hater. I ain't gonna sit here and try to.
Nah, he ran a couple of good routes the other day though.
I think that realistically speaking, and then we're gonna get on to this week 7 schedule. I think that realistically speaking, the AFC is gonna come down to the Steelers and the Ravens. Big Ben, I wasn't.
But the whole AFC or just that division?
The AFC North.
Okay.
I didn't get the. I know the Chiefs. I know somewhere along the way they're gonna choke. I'm just waiting for it. I think once Mahomes, somebody hit his arm or something, he'd be done.
Right. He was a Super Bowl with the bum move last year.
But I think for Lamar Jackson, I don't know. I watch him, but he's still taking hits. He's not learning his lesson. And I just hope I know, but he's like sliding into defenders and letting defenders hit him on his back, letting people hit him continuously. So he tossed 3 touchdowns against the Browns, but I want to see how we're gonna do against the Texans. I know a lot of people say the Texans trash, but I think they're way better than what they showed last week.
The Texans they play a lot of man cover, so that might give y'all little problems. Lamar gonna have to use them legs. Texans, I think they play a lot of man cover. At least I think so.
He said,
I think if I recall, the Ravens destroyed the Texans.
Well, actually, we almost did, but it was actually close. Phil said Murray looked good with Hopkins. He's going to be a problem. I never
double coverage, man.
There was only very few people in this league who actually liked Murray at first. They said I remember the names. But we on to the next case. So I don't know. It'll be good. Week 2. I want to do week 2. A few games of week 2 coming up, and then we're gonna end with the schedule. There are a lot of good games this week, but I pointed out a few of them. First one up. Listen, Fox. Listen here. I am so sorry. that running back dropped that. I mean,
somebody said his career was over.
That had to hurt because when that ball went there, I was like, "Yo, Stafford did it again," and bam, he drops the ball. I don't think his career is over. I think
we get Stafford on Dallas. Oh my God, it would be over. It would be over, bro.
The Eagles, listen, Chris, don't attack me. Y'all embarrassing. I don't even know how to put it. That was really bad.
I'm sorry, Mo. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. Literally, what y'all think of Carson Wentz, bro? Because even Ike was disappointed. Like, I don't know whose fault was it. I didn't watch the back, but
I think that I didn't watch the game.
What's going on? What happened with Carson?
He definitely didn't play like he should have. Even though he got sacked 8 times, and he can't put it all over.
I was the first to call it. I said Wentz was a bum.
Oh, Lord, can we start talking about Wentz? Chris on his way in this party. Please, no.
I said he trash.
Well, you know what?
Oh, Ike was in the moment.
I'm sorry the screen pausing, y'all. We inviting Chris up in here because Chris said
I'm
Wait, Ben, we did skip a topic though. Ben, how would you grade McCarthy's debut in that Dallas blue?
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, one thing I could say about McCarthy, he adjusted to the Rams. We was getting beat on bad in the first half. We shut them down the second half. We didn't do bad. He didn't do bad.
What about the offense? You like the offense?
One thing I would say, the Cowboys didn't look prepared. We didn't look like we scouted the Rams. They came out from the gate. I think first 4 plays they got like 80 yards or 70 yards.
Ben, I know.
The preparation was bad, but the adjustments I thought was really good. I think he did a good job at adjusting. I just think the preparation was bad. He made a judgment call. That 4th down was a judgment call. It could go either way. I don't think it was a bad call, but
I was more interested. I meant to ask you. So Phil said that y'all expecting Garoppolo to do so good, but he only had 3 wide receivers. He has
Here we go. No. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Only had 1 receiver for Madden.
I don't want to hear none of that. All we heard last year, All we heard last year was, how come A-Rod don't get this? How come A-Rod don't get that? And people was crazy how good Jimmy G. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about all this? And Ben is my witness. I literally was having the same argument with my friend in the group chat with Benison, and I'm like, y'all was saying the same thing about A-Rod not having one receiver. Now Jimmy G gotta play the Superman role.
A-Rod guy, that's one game under his belt. We need to see number 2.
No, but I'm saying now Jimmy G gotta play the backpack man.
Somebody read me his stats, please. We read everybody else's stats.
It's only a few quarterbacks who can carry their team. A-Rod is one of them, but it's only a few of them.
Now Jimmy G gotta put the backpack on and say, all right, let's go. I don't want to hear none of that. He only got 3 receivers. He only got this. If you really want to play that role, you could say Jimmy G got a defense.
Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops.
Chris, what is you Oh yeah, question. Oh, okay. No, I'm saying like people saying Phil asks why is Jimmy G? Well, how y'all saying stuff about Jimmy G if he only had 3 receivers? People, listen. If that's you can make the case. Well, Rodgers don't have the defense, or every team don't have the 49ers defense. So everybody got their picks, their strengths, and their pros and cons.
I don't think. But I think for Jimmy G, I thought the thing that Phil was bragging on last year was honestly was only Jimmy G.
Phil,
so I don't.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Reese is my witness. Phil went as so far as to say, "How is Jimmy G not a great quarterback when he's doing X, Y, Z?"
Jimmy G elite.
Yes,
he's a winner.
I don't.
well, we do that throws 8 passes and wins the championship game. I'm embarrassed.
I'll be honest. I'm one of the people who said Jimmy G. I say he was solid. I thought he was solid, but I wouldn't. I think that's the argument. They don't even.
But when we talk, I thought we was talking about wins. How we jump back to Jimmy G?
Oh yeah, Chris.
Chris. That's why you here, Chris. That's why you here. What's your assessment on wins? What's your assessment on wins?
You're stuttering. You're stuttering. You're about to lie, Chris. You're about to lie.
Y'all didn't have y'all guys though, Chris. Y'all didn't have y'all own line.
At the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the
or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually.
Yes, did y'all sign Jason Peters back though? Did y'all got him back?
You're feeling it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Jason Peters is just so slow, bro. Like, well, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I thought at guard he would have been good, but to be back at he's at tackle again, right? That's a hard task, man. He's too slow.
Wait. So, Chris, I do got a question for you. How come everything that happens, you always go there, you always refer to your hair or somebody else's hair getting pushed back? I think the other day, I think you told Chris more the other day to just go bald.
Chris. But wait a minute, Chris. Ike said, wait a minute. Ike said, start Jalen Hurts. He said, I'm done.
Gywu called wins the ball.
Oh, yeah, Gywu did call. Yes, he did. His
first 2 years in the NFL can run between the tackles.
Relax now. He was out of
Now, can I speak? First of all, he is not. I think Tom Brady is washed. I wanted. What's his name? I wanted Rivers. I wanted Rivers.
Rivers is worse, bro. Rivers
is not a bad quarterback. No. Well, I will say this: Rivers is better than Wentz.
I'm saying I've seen Rivers slip, bro. No
quarterback in the NFL but Rivers will lose to the Jags. I'm telling you right now. That was terrible.
We about to run into football soon.
But Ben, you do got to give him credit. It was a division game, man. Division game.
Bro,
Spivey
the
said,
Jags tanking, bro.
Spivey said,
missed one pass the whole game.
Spivey said that Cam Newton took Ted Ginn and Funches to the Super Bowl. No excuse for Jimmy G.
That defense took them to the Super Bowl.
We ain't starting that. Next week. No,
yeah.
we don't want to get in that debate. That's a debate that's never going to end.
I just want y'all to understand the magnitude
Next week.
of throwing 8 passes and completing only 4 and winning the NFC.
What you say? You want to argue, Chris?
Who did that, Reese?
Jimmy
G
did
did that.
He completed 4 passes and threw 8 times and won an NFC championship. If that's not getting backpacked, then I don't know what is.
When Reese put that on that word.
How you win an NFC championship game and put 4 passes? Come on, bro. Like, it's embarrassing.
I was about to have to win that way.
Well, there's some big games.
Garoppolo is terrible.
Yo, Reese don't respect no quarterback, bro.
And a great running game.
Yo, Reese don't respect no quarterback. Don't even ask him if somebody good. That's it.
The defense is outstanding.
But as he should. I ain't going front though, Reese. I ain't going front though, Reese. I ain't going front. The man closest to A-Rod is Pat Mahomes. That's guard. That's Reese. That's guard in the football helmet right there.
Did you just say Carson Wentz? Have you lost your mind?
You're tired.
Okay, so
I said he right there still a little bit Brady. I don't like Brady.
Spivey said
I don't like Brady at all.
Spivey said the Panthers had the highest scoring offense, and Russell Wilson is a discussion that we need to have, he said. But there are a few games next week for y'all teams. We have Tampa Bay plays Carolina in Tampa Bay. Denver travels to Pittsburgh. The Chargers travel to Philly.
But I will say this about Brady.
Phil said he can't hear Philadelphia, so he talking about he can't hear you. He can't hear you, Phil. And Spivey said the best quarterbacks are Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. I'm reading all the comments.
I can agree to that. I can definitely agree to that.
I'm definitely not agree with that. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Brady. That was a bad matchup for Brady not to have a preseason. That was a bad matchup for Brady not to have a preseason.
Wait, how is it a bad matchup? That got the best roster on paper.
The Saints. You know what?
Wait, what?
Wait, who just said that? Who said that?
Chris, they can't hear you. Put your sound on. Put your sound on, everybody, Chris. They can't hear you, Chris.
So wait, more. How was that a bad matchup on paper? The Bucs signed the legion of everybody.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
Bucs is loaded.
I think the Bucs are loaded. I just think,
first of all, Mike Evans played hurt.
Oh,
yeah, that's the first thing.
G.Y. going crazy with things.
I'm just telling. I call it how I see it.
G.Y. Don't start that. Dude, I start that.
I call it how I see it. I call it how I see it. Y'all making me lose this game. There go another excuse. Y'all making me lose this game.
You heard me, Reese?
What you say?
That pick 6, he threw he put no air on that thing.
That
was a bad pass. That was a bad pass.
Hey, Chris.
All our quarterbacks have. All our quarterbacks have bad passes. It's all good.
Chris, I need your stream against Tad.
Huh? Yeah, go get it, bro.
Yeah, because he's not blowing me out. He done blew. He done.
I got you.
You focus on Tad. You got to focus on week 6. You play them Packers.
Who's week 6? That person must be irrelevant. I'm not worried about them. Who's week 6? Who's week 6?
Remember I told you. You kept bringing up that dead game. I'm taking a picture of this game.
Why you Reese? Why you want to blow me out? Yo, Reese.
What'd you say, Ted?
Yo, Reese, what's going on, man? I ain't got no beef, man.
I remember everything, Gywu. Gywu, I got you on how to be tagged. Just play cover 2 and just score every possession.
Please play cover 2. Please play cover 2.
I'm about to say, all you got to right over that middle. It's over. Even if you put a linebacker in, over.
Nah, Ben. I told you, I got the sauce from my home.
I played the Chiefs and Ring.
You on the blowout list, Ben. You on the blowout list.
Wait, Gywu, before we get to that, I got blown out twice.
Wait, listen. I do seriously want to ask. What happened with yours?
Oh, Yuri, I had a chance to score, but I was trying the new playbook. I was scoring. I could have kicked like 4 or 5 field goals, but I was going for it on 4th down.
Wait, what was
he said the only reason Green Bay lost like that because they're garbage. Phil. So game of the week is.
This is horrible. The 49ers are done. And y'all windows closed. Wow. I mean,
whoa, shots fired!
I expect the 49ers to come the 3rd or last place. The Rams, they look good. Cardinals look good. And the Seahawks look good.
Seahawks win the division.
I think the Seahawks win the division too. Now Garoppolo was forced to throw the ball. I got him at 6-7 wins.
But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing though, because that team. The division's difficult. You got the Seahawks, who they got a good roster on paper.
NFC champions are probably not making the playoffs.
Nah, they gonna make playoffs. They probably be the 7th wild card. You can't take that from them.
Doubt it.
You got.
You talking about 49ers?
Packers, Vikings, if they turn around. You got 4 in the West. You got Saints. You got Bucs. I don't really think anybody else in that.
We're talking about the 49ers making playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, they're making playoffs, man.
I don't know, dog.
They have no receivers.
Hell yeah, they do.
That defense is going to carry them so long.
Yeah. So the game of the week next week, in week 2, probably will be Atlanta and Dallas for some reason. But then there's a couple good games. You got, I don't know how the Chargers look. They probably terrible. I'm assuming Detroit and Green Bay gonna be all over since they're on Fox. Well, so is Atlanta and Dallas. We play Houston, Baltimore play Houston, and the Saints. The Patriots play Seattle. And Phil and Spivey comment before I go over to week 7. Will any of these older quarterbacks, A-Rod, Breeze, Ben, win another ring in the next 4 or 5 years?
Because Mahomes won them all.
Oh.
A-Rod wins this year, easy.
More finish again, because they.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen. Reese, I got this one. You do Reese. You doing the I got this one. I got this one. Up there goes. I got this one. I got this one. Listen, Rodgers, we're gonna go 13-3. We're gonna go 13-3, and we're gonna win a Super Bowl. That's it. 13-3 with the bye.
Hey, bro. I like Green Bay. I'm not knocking you guys, but you guys almost lost to Matt Moore when you played the Chiefs.
Okay.
I just want to know, we the last team to beat our Super Bowl champions.
Hey, yeah, that's insane. I hope Super Bowl matchup Chiefs-Packers. That'd be dope as fuck, bro.
That'd be Reese. That'd be the day Rodgers stole 500 yards, 530 actually.
Yo, why y'all over here lying? We gave Packers credit. Y'all can't take the credit. Y'all out here doing
probably looking at the TV just like I'm looking at it.
Reese. They don't know the real.
We gave y'all credit. We gave y'all credit already, man.
We started a new segment called Guess the Quarterback.
Hey, bro, I hope A-Rod tosses 50 touchdowns this year, bro.
I got the numbers for you. Let's play Guess the Quarterback. 32 out of 44. We got 364 yards. We got 4 touchdowns. Week 1. Who did this? Week 1.
Yeah. So Reese. So what you saying? Reese is so A-Rod is saying that he's not done. That they drafted this guy for no reason, basically.
That's a,
from what
I got a little fun fact for you. You know Jordan Love is third in the nation?
It's what?
He's not even the backup quarterback.
Yeah, Jordan Love wasn't even active.
Wow, he wasn't?
Well, you know what's crazy about all of this? They saying Jordan Love is too, like, he's not even ready, like, not even close.
5 years from now, they said when he was like,
oh my God.
Spivey said to be honest, if you had to take one draft right now for a Super Bowl, you taking Mahomes, Russell, A-Rod.
A-Rod.
That'd be the best. I think that'd be the best game. Seahawks versus Green Bay. That's gonna be the NFC Championship. Right
Why
there.
is that gonna be a good game? Y'all not going to the NFC Championship, bro.
You said that last year, Ben. You said that last year.
Whoever team was 1-0, let's raise our hands.
Wait, Mo, you gotta. I want you to bring this up. Dallas tried to be like Green Bay so bad. They went and got our leftover coach. They took
leftover coach.
Wow. So Pharaoh, they took your sloppy seconds. They took your sloppy seconds.
They trying so hard. Think about it. Think about it.
Can I talk about facts, please?
Go ahead, Ben.
Randall Cobb had more yards last year than he ever had in Green Bay.
Okay.
So, but you gotta think about it.
That's it.
Think about it. I'm gonna tell you
what
why.
happens when you play with a real quarterback?
I'm gonna tell you why, Ben. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you really why.
Randy Cobb got a Super Bowl ring.
Listen, my coach got a Super Bowl ring. We got rings over here in Dallas now. We good.
I'm gonna tell you why he had the most. Because Dallas didn't have nobody else experience, so they was throwing it to him. They were throwing it to him.
Last year was Randall Cobb's healthiest season.
Why is it Dallas versus Green Bay? I'm not saying Dallas go to Super Bowl. I'm just saying y'all not go to Super Bowl. It's not happening. Y'all not.
All right, football starts in 5 minutes.
Y'all didn't think we was going 13-3 last year.
Football starts in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes.
Y'all gonna win y'all division though. I'll give you that. Y'all gonna win y'all division.
Green Bay plays Lions this week. If the Lions win, Fox gonna talk trash. If the Lions lose, recent Farrell gonna take Fox.
Fox is humble now. He on the we won. It's cool.
Fox is only humble because he's losing in Madden. As it progress, Fox
two exclamation points TWSGB.
Somebody told Fox to grow up, and he took it too literally, bro. Somebody must have. You know what? One of his friends must have been like, "Bro, you gotta grow up." He came in the chat. Nah, I'm not talking junk to him. I'm humble. I hope we get this kill Fox. That's toxic character, bro. That's toxic character.
Wait, Ben, remember he came in the chat, the symbol of peace?
Listen, man.
Changed his name to Takashi, whatever he said. But week 7.
I thought it was Ichiro. Now it's Takahami or whatever.
Yo, y'all are dead wrong, man.
We're gonna get to week 7.
That's game ball.
Please stop. Y'all wanna keep on NFL? Or y'all going?
Whatever you do, you the host.
Yeah. If you about to end this soon, go over the match.
About to end this. Week 7, we got Bears at Rams. We don't know. Hey, GY, you play Chris this next week.
That's an easy one.
Oh. You lucky he left.
Oh, he left? He left?
Yeah.
He better run.
Jimmy plays Dez next week. That should be okay. Game.
That's actually gonna be a good game.
Yo, Jimmy said he in college, so he don't got that much time. Chad was like, I don't give a fuck. I was in college too.
Wait, you said that?
Yo, y'all got no term. Remember Jimmy came in the chat talking about he in college?
Ted,
I was
like, I don't care, bro.
Jimmy was like, I got a 4 point something, and Ted was like, oh, okay, I got like a 2.7. You know?
I was like, I got 2.8. Fuck you.
So, Tad, you play the Broncos next week. Stop running up score. We have Seahawks and Cardinals. That right there will be the game of the week.
Right?
Seahawks, but Seahawks send a shot at D. He said he gave up too many points
yesterday. Yeah,
give up too many points to win against him. This game of the week right here. D-Mac versus Ben. Versus Ben. It's gonna be a really good game.
Last time Ben and D-Mac met. No, last time Ben and D-Mac met.
Yo, now Reese, they always do this to me, bro. They always disrespect me, bro. They always do it.
Now y'all know Ben
Nah, y'all gonna
wait.
Y'all gonna make Mac
for no reason.
Y'all gonna make Mac get in his bag, but Mac be like, you know what? Nah, I'm with my next game. Fuck out of here. They know how Mac gonna be, man.
I haven't made the playoffs because I don't feel like it. I'm all for everything, bro.
Wait, when did he say that?
He said, I'm gonna make players when I feel like.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
D-Mac, bro. Like,
bro.
the man D-Mac came in the chat, was like, yo, your safeties is bad, but your secondary good. Or something like that. Reason's like, bro, that's the same thing. Your secondary is your safety. Your back be tripping.
We have,
my corners is good, but my secondary is bad. I'm like,
we got
they all
Bill
secondary,
and
right?
well, D-Mac he said he's doing well. He lost 45-3, and he said they cheating. He said they gave the guy the ball, and that's why he lost. Next up is Bill versus JD.
I got JD. Bill my dog, but I got JD, man. Bill, one thing I can say about Bill, he's winning the games he's supposed to. Like, he's not gonna lose to Mac. He's not gonna lose to Herb. But if he plays a guy who's actually considerably good, he's gonna lose. Like, he's winning the game he's supposed to.
Okay, so he beat Spivey, he beat the Rams, and he beat the Giants. So okay. Next game up is the guy that came talk trash and I guess thought he was gonna win everything. The Panthers and Saints. Missio versus Panthers. Yeah, Panthers been real quiet. Him and Colts been real quiet. I remember when he first came in.
I ain't heard nothing from the Panthers.
Yeah, he been real quiet. I'm gonna have to go in there and tag him because when he first came in chat, he attacked me.
Did he attack you or did you attack him? Which one?
No, I said nothing to him. He just came in. Shut up. I ain't said nothing yet.
I gotta see this dude.
Fox plays Mo next week. Fox, listen. I gotta say it again. You know, you bragging on what you used to be.
Can we send out an APB for Mo?
Nah, Mo's in the chat. Mo's in the chat.
Nah, Mo said he went away.
We talking about what happened to Mo game, not even his. We know he here, but is he here?
I thought he was famous for throwing the ball up to Julio all game.
I've been called it.
I
don't know why you gotta get these people
I've been
started.
called it. I told y'all when he don't have Julio, it was over.
Ball is messy.
No, I was just saying. I know Spidey.
No, it's the truth. I call it how I see it.
Been seeing this?
I called this years ago. I don't even know why he came in that division.
See why I got you one of your division. Forget the haters, bro.
Yeah.
Get them haters.
What you got me winning in reverse?
Run a table, bro. Run a table. 10-6. 10-6.
Lloyd plays Phil next. He plays Phil week 7. And then we get the game of the week, Packers and Texans.
Yo, defense is just retarded on this game, man.
They play, so he comes, he gets to visit. Well, no, it's not. It's in Houston. The Browns and the Bengals. Spivey, this is your opportunity. This dude.
Wait, who's in Houston?
Y'all play in Houston.
Who I play? Oh, I beat Will Fuller.
Yeah, you play. One of the other games is Ike versus Giants, and the last game is my favorite. Jay, listen.
I want to see that thing, and y'all been going.
Yeah, me too. If I was you, I would cheese Jay until he leaves the league, bro.
I'm going to run that ball up the middle like never before.
Yes, I will run with the ball until he cries. Until he cries, because Jay talk too much.
Then you disrespecting me. You said that you're going to start Big Ben against me. That's what he said. He said alert like I do, breaking news. I will be starting Big Ben against. Well, Flacco won't see the field, unfortunately. Flacco won't see the field, but Lamar Jackson will be ready, lined up, and ready for war. This is personal. You wanted it, and you got it. And you best
he got it. He gonna get it.
Don't run, and you ain't gotta worry about it. We won't be one of the last games because I just adjusted my little vacation time. So tomorrow, be ready. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. Don't run, don't hide, don't talk about the game lagging like Bill lied about. Don't get on there talking about all that stuff. Don't make up no lies, Joe, because we know how you get when you lose. You start to get busy, college start to come up, work start to come up, the schedule get real busy. You're gonna stay in this division right here, and I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I think the sound like he sound like he sound like he about somebody about to get a fresh ass.
I'm going to. No, you know what? Let me not talk trash.
I love you think that's what hurt Spivey, yo. Because before this, Spivey didn't know how dynamic Lamar was. When he was talking how he gonna beat them all, and he did all this the last couple times, and this is gonna be so easy. He met Lamar Jackson and was just disgusted about what he was doing. He couldn't believe it, bro. And we tried to tell him, and despite me talking about, ball broke the rule. He's like, yo, bro, what rule he break? This kid, I'm telling you, Lamar different, bro. And I think that's what really caught the ball guard, because Lamar is crazy. And Maul, and plus Maul is already a passer, so you gotta play the pass game. And if I was Maul, I'd take off every play on Jay, just because he talks so much, bro. That's it.
He roll out the pocket, throws, run. He so much. Too dynamic.
That's it. We wrapping up while you're reading your phone.
Just doing an inception, man. Game over now.
Who you playing, Gywu?
JD.
Come on, Gywu and what crew?
Oh, jeez. It's 24-28.
What time are you?
You ready, Reese? You want to run after this one?
Y'all playing? Alright, well, we'll see y'all. We went over an hour, but that's okay. It's only an hour, 11 minutes. Tad, thank you for coming through.
Yeah, Big Daddy Taddy in the building.
Oh, Daddy Taddy, I like that. But when you see me, you going down. I'm out.
Bro, I've been on podcasts in like years, bro.
I know, it's been
listen. I want you to take that stream down.
It's gone.
Ben, don't you ever disrespect me, ever. Talking about bury this and bury that. Don't you ever.
When did I ever say he was better than you? I said Barry's nice. You won by 4.
Bro,
who's Barry?
I said Barry's nice. That's all I said. I said
Ben,
he played the game a lot and he cheated.